Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something that's really shifted gears lately for procurement leaders. We're talking about vendor onboarding. Used to be just paperwork, right? Now it's, well, strategic. Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into our source, Mastering Vendor Onboarding, Strategy, Challenges, and Solutions. The goal, to really get clear on how you can build a solid process, maybe even walk away with a practical checklist in mind.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is just how deep the impact goes. Robust vendor onboarding. It directly affects your compliance, your risk profile, costs, even the quality of your supply chain. It's fundamental.
Absolutely.
Get it right, and suppliers are integrated quickly, safely, aligned with what you need. Get it wrong? Oh, you're looking at delays, risks, and honestly, just a lot of frustration.
That really sets the table. So let's define it for today's world. What is vendor onboarding exactly? It's basically that structured way you collect, check, and approve all the info you need to bring a new supplier into your systems. Right?
Precisely. And it's way beyond just a name and address.
Right.
You've got legal stuff, tax forms, compliance checks, think GDPR, ESG, anti-bribery rules, then payment setup, risk assessment, who gets access to what systems.
It's like that first handshake, isn't it? A smooth one really sets the foundation for a good working relationship.
Exactly. That's a great analogy. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, that handshake is critical. It's not just admin. It's core to hitting regulatory requirements like ESG or anti-money laundering. It protects you on cybersecurity, builds supply chain resilience, and ultimately it helps you get value from that new supplier faster.
Faster time to value, yeah.
And the source points out, structured programs, they slash third-party risks significantly and can cut onboarding time by like over a third.
Wow, over a third. That's huge.
It really is. Think about the competitive edge.
But okay, here's where it gets really interesting. A lot of teams aren't there yet. What are the common struggles, the pain points we see again and again?
Oh, there are definitely recurring themes. Fragmented data is a big one. Suppliers getting asked for the same thing over and over.
Ugh, frustrating.
Hugely. Then there's the reliance on manual stuff, spreadsheets, emails back and forth. It's slow, error-prone.
Creates blind spots too, I bet, like expired insurance or something?
Exactly. Compliance blind spots are a major risk. And then you have systems that don't talk to each other. Vendor data stuck in one place, ERP somewhere else. No real integration.
Yeah, you can see how that leads to a poor supplier experience. No wonder some good vendors might just walk.
It happens. So the question becomes, how do you fix it? How do you build something better?
Right. What's the solution look like?
Well, it boils down to a structured six-step process, a kind of blueprint.
Okay, let's hear it.
First, pre-qualification and risk assessment. Before you really start, screening against sanctions lists, credit checks, maybe initial ESG checks.
So weed out problems early. Makes sense.
Second, document collection and compliance. Getting the tax forms, insurance certs, ISO standards, maybe cybersecurity policies, sustainability info, and crucially, automating reminders for when things expire.
Automating reminders key. Okay, step 3.
Data verification. Double-checking everything. Bank details, addresses, often using third-party services here for accuracy.
Got it. Verified data.
Fourth, system registration. Getting that verified data into your ERP, your procurement systems, and giving the supplier porter access, ideally, so they can update things themselves later.
Self-service. Nice. Okay, 5.
Approval and contract alignment. Making sure all the documents line up with the contract terms. Getting the internal sign-offs needed.
Checking the T's and C's match the paperwork.
Right.
And last?
Sixth is training and the first transaction. Just guiding the supplier on using your systems, maybe doing a test invoice or order to make sure it all works smoothly.
Okay, a clear 6 steps. And you mentioned a checklist idea.
Yeah, think of it like an onboarding essentials checklist. Something visual to ensure you hit every validation point, every compliance requirement for every supplier, every time, moving from, messy to methodical.
I like that, messy to methodical. So beyond the steps, what about best practices and technology's role here? It must be huge now.
Oh, absolutely transformative. Best practices. Things like centralizing everything, one platform, one source of truth, automating those checks and revalidations we talked about, segmenting suppliers too, because not every vendor needs the same level of scrutiny.
Right.
And really focusing on the supplier experience, making it easy to work with you.
Become a customer of choice.
Exactly. Plus, integrating onboarding metrics with your main procurement KPIs. And embedding ESG and DEI criteria right from the start.
And the tech part.
That's the enabler for a lot of this. AI for processing documents cuts down review time dramatically, catches errors, real-time risk monitoring integrations, those supplier self-service portals, workflow automation for approvals, analytics dashboards giving you visibility you never had before.
Wow.
It really changes the game. Onboarding becomes less of a chore and more of a strategic, digital-first, compliant, and, frankly, supplier-friendly function. This raises an important question. Are you leveraging these tools? Because efficient onboarding means fewer risks, happier suppliers, and ultimately a stronger procurement team.
So, what does this all mean for you listening? Maybe the provocative thought is this. Consider how moving beyond those scattered emails and spreadsheets towards a really structured, tech-supported approach, how that could totally redefine that first handshake with every single new supplier, turning what feels like a task into potentially a real competitive advantage for your organization, building better partnerships right from day one.